Okay. Back again. Sorry for the false start, everyone. But yes, back again. I'll start my spiel over, but we just had some streaming problems. But I'm Sam Lazarus. Welcome to today's Rokoko office hours. This is just a time when we're live. We're here to talk about Mocap. We're here to make some free Mocap and give it out today. And yeah, we're just here to talk, do Rokoko Mocap things. So thanks for joining today. What we are going to be doing is making some crowd idols. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, just for myself, which is that I always find that I need idols. And while there are plenty of idols out there that are great, a lot of them don't have face capture. In fact, most of them don't have face capture, right? So we are going to make some idols with face capture. We're going to give them out on our free resources page, and it's going to be super useful. So I already had a false start stream where I put the suit on. I like to usually start the streams with the suit off and put the suit on, but then I had problems opening up Rokoko Studio for some reason. So I don't know. So we're back, and I'm already in my suit. It usually takes about a minute to hop in. Office hours, idols. And let's create a new project. Let's create a new scene, and I'll make my camera a little bit smaller. And so here we have Rokoko Studio. And so, yeah, these office hours, today we're doing something. Usually it's a time when I'm doing something creative or hanging out and making something, but also it's an opportunity just to see how the tech performs. So if you have any questions about the motion capture, you want to see me do anything specific, just hit me up in the chat and we'll do it. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of record these idols, and it might be a little bit boring because, again, I'm going to be using face capture, and ideally I want these idols to be between 60 and 90 seconds long, probably, because the thing is, I want to be able to take a single mocap take and then use it for a whole crowd of people. So use 10-second chunks of that take for all the different characters to make them be doing slightly different things. And so that's why we want them to be just a little bit longer. This is so fascinating. What is happening? I am now my suit isn't connecting. Am I gonna have to redo my suit? Lots of issues here today. That's how it happens when you're live streaming, baby. That's the live streaming life. Okay. We should pop up in the scene right here, and then we will be ready to get going. Here we are. Smart Suit Pro 2. Link it up. Do a quick calibration pose. Everything takes about, 2 or 3 minutes to get from not being in a suit to being in a suit. At this point, ready to record mocap. I don't have my head strap on yet because, again, we are doing facial motion capture. So I'm going to put on my facial head cam. We make this. It's called the head rig, the Rokoko head rig. It holds an iPhone essentially, so that you can do facial motion capture, whether that's through Rokoko or whether it's through Unreal Engine or iClone. This head mount is just a head mount. It is completely system agnostic. It just holds an iPhone, so you can use it for MetaHuman Animator and things like that too. But in this case, we are going straight into Rokoko Studio. As soon as I open up my Rokoko app, I'm gonna get a little pop-up. We're gonna pop up in our scene. We can add, ooh, hello. Sorry. Oh. Get my phone in there. Okay, and we are ready to make some mocap. Okay, so we're gonna start with basic idols. And again, not again, because the other stream got canceled, but we're gonna do 3 levels of intensity for each of these idols. We're gonna do light, medium, and heavy. And so for regular person, it's just a regular person. They don't have a weapon. They're just standing there. And so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do the light first, and I apologize for the long minute of nothing happening. There's going to be a bunch of those because we are, again, recording idols today. So let's record it. Enjoy. Here, I'll turn the music up a little bit here. Something happening in the background. Okay, here go. Okay. Oh my god, these are going to be incredibly boring to watch. But that is the game. And so here's what I'm talking about. Just a little proof of life. Right? Just a little movement. So that's light. Okay. So we are gonna, okay, what are we gonna do here? We gotta go back. We gotta make a new folder. We're gonna call this idle. Idle reg feeler. And then we're gonna call this light. Put this in. And let's record another one. So this is medium now. Sorry, today's going to be a bit of a boring stream. I'm just realizing maybe this isn't the best thing to be doing on stream. But this is an interesting thing to do, and we're going to have to go through and clean up all these foot contacts and things, so that'll be interesting. You can just see I'm just moving a little bit more, right? This is just an idle of someone who's a little anxious. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's keep going. Let's keep cruising. So this is heavy movement. That's my interpretation of heavy. Spelled incorrectly there. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna do pistol. So let's do pistol, and we're doing the same thing. We're just doing the same thing. There's no movement. You know what? Actually, we're gonna cancel this. Let's delete this clip. Remove from scene, and let's get. Okay, pistol. So let's try this. Type clip, light. We're not going to be using this in a crowd as much, I think. So this is heavy. This is medium. Okay, that is pistol medium. And now we'll do pistol heavy. water. No, it does not. Dylan Atkins, thank you for the congratulations. No, it does not work with water. Okay, pistol heavy. Frowny face that whole time, which might ruin all of these clips. We'll call this heavy. Now we'll do reassemble this. Now we'll do rifle. Yes, we are doing competition soon. News to come soon. So there'll be lots of things to win. And yeah, competition. Working on it right now. frowny, sad, angry face. So again, this will be a little bit of an experiment. Maybe we'll end up doing this again. Yeah, this is great. This is going to be so usable. Okay, now we need to do sword. We just need to do heavy, actually. So I do want to do sword, but I don't really have a huge... wonder... We need to do another cow. Do another calibration. This is really like an idol, so we don't need it to be intense. So this is a really heavy dude, and he's holding a sword. Light, let's do heavy. Or let's do medium. Do a heavy for sword. So just don't think you need it. And what else do we need? I want to do some rises. I want to do some turns and rises. So let's do that. Okay, here's a rise. Suit went off. Reconnect my suit. Okay, that looks good though. Let's do a cowl. there's one. How was that? These are so useful. Look at this. It's just so nice to have this like just generic animation. Really good. Look at that. That's, I mean, it seems so silly, but that's sick. That's so useful. Okay, let's do another one. That turned out. I was really sending it on that one. I was really sending it. Really trying to get really Darth Vader-y, really superhero-y. Like the head come up at the end, right? That's really important. I think they need to be fat, like a little bit faster. Just want to make them look real, right? That is the goal here. Half smile there. Trying to, you know, we're trying to make it cinematic here. That's the goal. I was really trying to get my acting going. Okay, so I think this is good. I want to do it again just with no movement. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Rise. 3. Rise. 4. Smooth. And then we'll do just one more smooth one. No blinks. One more time. You gotta make the movement kind of move it. Okay, so those are our rises, and then we are going to also make some turns, and then like fighting idols too. Let's do the fighting idols first, actually. Or just one fighting idol. I think I'm done. Cool. Okay, I think. Oh, you know what I want to do also? Okay, fighting idol, and then I want to do some step forwards. Definitely gonna need cleanup. I know Rokoko. Just curious, just want to see what this one looks like if I clean it properly. Just try like a cool like coming into frame. That's it. We're done. This is my upcoming Sunday. Yep. Fighting idols, baby. Maybe it won't have to be your upcoming Sunday if you get this pack of idols for free. There we go. Okay, done with our recording. And how are we doing here on time? Pretty good. We're doing great. So I think we're going to go ahead and do some editing right now, and then maybe if we have time, we'll get into Rise and actually start the Unreal render, which will be fun. But in the meantime, this is something that we've been seeing so much is video and sound reference. It's something we're actively working on, and hopefully will be included shortly. I say shortly, I shouldn't make any promises. It will be included at some point because it is we've heard a lot about it at this point, and so we are going to be adding it as soon as we can. I'll say that, which is true. possible for our team. Okay, so now we get to do the fun thing of cleaning up our mocap, and this is a amazingly important part of the process. It's a huge part of Rokoko. It is I'm gonna have to rename all of these. It is just a big part of Rokoko mocap. You need to go through and do foot contact cleanups, and for something like an idol, actually, it might be a little bit annoying in that the foot contacts are not going to be super distinct, so we're gonna have to go in and probably add some, because every time, excuse my sniffles, every time my character even picks their foot up a little bit from the ground, see this right here, this bluebie right here, right now there is no indication in our timeline that Rokoko Studio understands that this right foot is lifting up off the ground, right? Because that's what this keyframe system down here is. So we need to go in and we need to add that gap. So right foot comes off the ground, repositions, steps down right here. What I like to do is stack the feet swapping. So as soon as one foot comes down, the other foot should go up. It's kind of the way that works. So you can see that there's this switch right here. I don't know if you can see this. Let me zoom in on it. This right here, see how these keyframes are basically stacked? One ends and the other one begins. That's what I do for footsteps, and I've been finding that gives me a much better result than kind of doing what your eyeball might tell you is right. Yeah. So that looks great. Yep. And then in theory, the foot comes up off again. So we should see right here, this is when our weight shifts. When our foot lands, our weight immediately shifts to that foot. Generally, that's in my complete non-scientist understanding of human kinematics. So this can go to right here, finalize post-process, and now we should have a really nice, clean idol. Yes! It's sick. Let's play it. Yes, Bastion. So the new one, they're very different systems. The new one, if I used iClone, for example, I would probably use the new one more. The new one is super light, but it is not as accurate when it comes to AR kit in Rokoko Studio. It can be more accurate if you're using third-party tools, like FaceGood or whatever. But in Rokoko Studio, it's not quite as accurate. For something like this, actually, it would have been better. Because the thing that the face cam struggles with a little bit in our solver, which again, it is not intended only for Rokoko. It is intended as it's an agnostic camera that you can mount on your head. You can use it for any single input facial motion capture. We have that. It's not as good as the AR kit, but it's almost as good. The reason it's not as good as the AR kit in Rokoko Studio is just because the lips tend to not be as fast tracking. So that's the limitation of Rokoko Studio. Again, it's not a limitation in the other programs that it's kind of intended for. But yeah, this looks great, so we can move on. Let's move on to regular. Oh, there we go. Look, blue foot coming up off the ground, but it didn't get noticed. I think if I wasn't wearing socks, a lot of these small movements would actually get picked up a little bit better. So yeah, this is we're rebuilding this basically from scratch. It still shouldn't take me more than a minute, but just a little annoying. But it's not that annoying. I think people get a little bit frustrated with this part of the process, but it's just so freaking important. And it really is not a lot of time. Depending on what you're doing, it's so important. Yeah, look at all these. It totally missed all these just because of what I'm doing is so subtle. So we just got to go in and we got to build it. That's okay. it's tough because this is why it is nice to have reference. Ooh, so yes, this will take us, I mean, when you're on stream, it really seems like this is a long time. Okay, then this foot comes up, lands, and that's when this foot comes off, lands, and we are going to have such a nice looking little clip at the end of this. Here we go. Process changes, excuse me. And this should work awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it looks perfect now, right? Yep, so that looks good. Let's do the heavy, baby. And then we'll do the rise, and then I think we're gonna call it, and I'll do this editing on my own time, just because I don't want to bore everyone. So in fact, let's just do that right now. Edit here. So we got our regular, I want my regular medium. I might want fighting title. No, I just want regular, medium, and ninja rise and rises. And this rise, I think. Yeah, we'll do that one. And that one is ready to go. So both of these, if we go back, we can batch export our regular medium and our rise 05 to smooth. We're going to choose Unreal Engine Newton. We're going to change the frame rate to 24. We're going to uncheck export all actors as individual files, and we are going to export this out to our UE Fun Ninja Rise folder, export 2 clips. Let's jump into Unreal, let's do something fun, and then we're going to call it. Coffee. Music again. Oh, the music's probably been super loud this whole time. Sorry. Okay. Heading into Unreal, and then I gotta go pick up a car from the service shop. Okie dokie. And we want to look for Ninja Rise. Now let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can make something cool. Just a short little shot. Daddy's got a little coffee in him. Making me feel wiggly. Well, one of the real struggles about working professionally in the motion capture industry is that you need props. And unfortunately, my Nerf gun prop just broke. And that means it's time to buy a new Nerf gun. It's very exciting. Okay, so we're going to open up our subway train overview demonstration level, which is where I built this little scene really quickly. And let's go import our motion capture and add it to our character. So you could see, again, this is exactly what I was. This is why I need these idols to be accessible, more accessible, is I've got this scene, super simple scene. You could be building a million things, and they are dead-eyed. They are all actually moving. You can't see it in here, but if I go down and go to Quinn and then make sure that they are update animation in editor. So they're all idling, but they're just dead-eyed. Right? So instead of that, what we're going to do is we're going to delete everyone except for our main Quinn here, because just for positioning. We're going to go into our mocap folder. We're going to add in some new mocap. We just dropped a brand new tutorial on how to do this in Unreal Engine 5.5, because you have to go and select FBX animation to get the FBX importer. This has to be clear. Skeleton has to be clear. We need to be importing morph targets because that's a facial motion capture. Let's bring them in. Rise smooth. Okay, so let's try that. Let's retarget animations. Let's go find I think I want to put it on this no hood one. Sometimes it needs to reload the shaders, so we need to go no hood. And look at this. This is going to have blend shapes. Okay, we need to export the animations here. No. Okay, add our character in, then add our character into sequencer. Add our animation to our character. Here it is. And then we just need to move our character around. And then we can get rid of our first Quinn and load into our second Quinn here. See how the blend shapes are moving? It's fucking everything. And yeah, that's why we're doing this. Let's make sure she is in the focus plane. Okay, so this is okay. I mean, this is cool. And then what I've got to do is go back to my mocap folder, grab our regular medium, retarget that to Ninja Full, UE5, Armored Hood 1. Export animations. Okay. So again, this is maybe not exactly the model I'm actually going to end up using. But now if we start adding in these models, here's what we can do that's really cool, right? This is the whole deal here. Armor 1, this is our model. We've got animation for her. Nope, let's stand relaxed. Regular medium. Okay, so this is, now we can just start doing this. And basically what we're gonna have to do though, is we're gonna have to head is bent down a little bit. And then what you do is you just start duplicating these. So let's duplicate. And then here's the new one. Just move the animation slightly. And move her into place. And that way we can build all these different characters. And some can be taller, some can be smaller. You know what I mean? And this way is a really easy way to just build a crowd. You just keep duplicating it. Oh. And make sure you hit yes and Control D, I guess is the button. And then just keep. Yeah, and see, and then like, okay, that one's way too similar, so let's move it. Right, and this is kind of our main girly here. You know, you can smooth up, you can speed up this animation. Like this is a little bit slow. So maybe I want to make this 1.1. Even 1.2. 1.25. yeah, so this looks like great. This is exactly what I was wanting. Cool. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, that's pretty much pretty much it. I think we're gonna call it there. But now I'm gonna make this pack of idols available, and we'll put it in the description of this video. And everyone can use them, and maybe I'll add a little metahuman animator even. Yeah, it's just these. It's this. You know, this character has facial blend shapes, so you want to use them. And like, look at this. She is super freaking cool. You know. And anyway, this is the fun part where you get kind of lost, you know. So I will leave it here. And these packs will be up and available pretty soon. Just can't help myself. I just get distracted. And then you know what we could do is we could change the colors of some of these. Like this back girl. Let's go find her. Control B to go find the mesh. Oh, she's an instance. Fascinating. Materials, red armor. Cool. Yeah, so we'll just change the color of some of these slightly. I don't think that. I think red, green, and black. Oh, yellow. Cool. Or she should probably have the special set. And everyone else is like in red. Cool. And then some of them could be like in black. Oh god, I get carried away. Here I am, I'm still on stream. I'm supposed to end this. I think. And then like it needs to like jump cut to like anyway, that's it. So we're gonna call it there. Thank you everyone for sticking around. Super fun one, and I'll pop this up and get the mocap up there. And I know I've already said that 8,000 times, but it's true, and I will leave it right there. Thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Try and be back next week.